Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, back to see if any being in the universe is stalwart enough to stand against the stentorian strength of the Fantastic Four in Darkest Dungeon. Stentorian, Pete? Doesn't stentorian mean loud? How can strength be loud? You're right to question me, and I don't have an answer for you. Just, look, my brain, it reached back into its lexicon for an adjective that started with the letter S. And it came up with stentorian and soporific. That's what I had on store. Not exactly my brain's best work, admittedly, but since soporific means sleep-inducing, my brain was wise enough to choose to instruct my mouth to spit out stentorian instead. Is it wholly appropriate? No, not really, but strength can be loud sometimes, right? It's like a borderline case. What about that weird guy at the gym who grunts like he's struggling to drop a really hard deuce while he does curls? Or that female Olympic weightlifter who shrieked like she was trying to blast a fetus out of her vag like a cannonball while doing the clean and jerk in London in 2012? Or, I guess, since we're on the subject of weightlifting and infants, how about that weightlifting baby on the old YouTube there? That kid seemed pretty stoked, and I'm likewise pretty stoked about the strength of the Fantastic Four, so maybe stentorian is perfectly appropriate. Maybe my brain is wiser than I give it credit for, or maybe I'm just rationalizing. Either of these things could be true. What's definitely true, though, is that we're going to take the Fantastic Four down into the cove and we're going to kick the shit out of the drowned crew. That's what this mission is all about. So let's get to work. I'm pretty sure trinkets, because we took the Fantastic Four out and gave the old dungeon a right good shit stomping last episode. And I'm a little torn here. I wouldn't mind bringing the Ancestors map into this dungeon, simply because it would help us find the secret room. I wouldn't mind, but the drowned crew does have a stress attack, and I'm a little concerned about having the extra stress bonus, and since we are going to fight a boss, I'm not hugely concerned about scouting, because this is gonna go, we're gonna get in and out quick like a bunny here. That's our goal. We don't want to linger around. I just want, we gotta go for the quick in and out. We're giving it the wham bam thank you man, which, you know, if you're a female rabbit, I mean, it kind of sucks to be you, I'm sorry. Pretty much every encounter you get is the wham bam thank you ma'am. Poor rabbits, nobody ever loves them right. But still, we want to be in and out quick. We don't want to dick around and take a lot of time. So you know what? Yeah, that's fine. Let's get rid of the Ancestors map. And you know what? Let's bring back the old quick draw charm. That's done some solid work for us in the past. And also, what are we going to do? We're going to reorganize this party. Well, not that way. There we go. I want to put our party order back into our preferred slot so that we can start every fight off with the finale. Start the fight off with the finale? Yeah, that's how I'm going to do it. Actually, I think what is it? Yeah, no, we start the fight off with the finale. Yeah. The ending first. I'm one of those weirdos who likes to eat their dessert before their entree. Does that make me wrong? Yes, you know what? I actually don't do that. And I think definitively, if you eat your dessert before the entree, it does in fact make you wrong. That's fucking not how dinner works. So let's grab some provisions and go fight, I don't know, the drowned crew. What happened to the drowned crew? Do you think they drowned? Do you think they drowned, or do you think it's just like a clever nickname? Maybe something else happened to them. Maybe it wasn't drowning. It was probably drowning. We're going to take one skeleton key just in case we get just extremely lucky. Honestly, I've probably over-prepared a little bit. All we really need now is torches. And we don't even need that many because it's always easy to tell where the boss room is going to be. I think the one holy water is probably accurate. It's enough. We got food. We got torches. Let's go kick the crap out of some undead sailors. Yeah, I'm coming for you, Jeffrey Rush. I don't care if you're calling yourself Commodore now or if Jack Sparrow bought you a hat. I'm gonna come kick your undead teeth down your undead throat. Can you kick a skeleton's teeth down his throat? They don't really have a throat. Wouldn't we just be sort of kicking his teeth out? My threat may be physiologically impossible. Threatening to kick your teeth down the throat of a skeleton. Fine, I'm gonna kick your head off. How's that? And then you know what? After I kick your head off, I'm gonna take your tri-corner hat and call myself Commodore. You can go straight to hell. I'll be Commodore Pete from here on out. Well, this is the worst dungeon layout we've ever had for a boss battle, because there is no swift path. Every path to the boss, and it could be in one of two places, by the way, every path to the boss requires us to go through the maximum number of rooms in a dungeon. Alright, Darkest Dungeon, very clever, giving us the old circle with the T attached. That's a real dick move. Also, starting us out with the barricade is kind of a dick move as well. Probably the smart thing to do there would have been to backtrack and have gone the other way. That's okay, though. We got 250 gold out of that sack. Suddenly, it's all coming up, Pete. 250 gold. Oh, yeah. I'm a rich man now. 251 gold hookers, or 250 gold hooker. Yeah, let's just kill the fish man. We're gonna start things off with the strong move. Oh, it didn't even kill him. Lame. All right, how much health have you got? 25. I'm gonna leave the spear. Nah, I don't want to leave the spear fisherman alive. This guy can heal this dude, which will be monstrously irritating. But we gotta barrel through the big crab guy anyway. Why are you in slot 2? This is unacceptable to us. You cannot be in slot 2. Did I dick up my party order that badly? I think I did. I mean, apparently I did, but I didn't think that I did. We resisted the bleed. That's beautiful. Ah, your stress wave doesn't scare me. I got Johnny Storm on my side. You give me 15 stress, I'm gonna undo way more than that. I'm not worried about your shit. Here, have a knife to the heart. I'm gonna stick this one right in your big, bulging, fishy eye. Let's just do this. Little battle. Let's start cranking up the stats here. And we don't really have to worry about stress, because we do have some free stress relief at the end of this fight. All we gotta do is poke that statue. No, I don't want you to move anymore. We don't really need a heal, so why don't you drop a lightning bolt on Johnny Squid Boy? Is he a squid? Definitely not. He looks more like a grouper. Oh, maybe that's how we got... Maybe we got shoved. I don't really mind having Reed Richards shoved to the back there. He can still do some pretty solid work for us. He's just going to Holy Lance and kill this man. In the meantime, more speed, more accuracy, please. And sure, you know what? Crush him with the mace. Oh, good damage from Sue Storm. She gave him quite a little wallop there. 17 stress for our Gravedigger. Again, not really that concerned about Reed Richards' stress. This bleed could be... You know, I was going to say it could be a problem, but that's actually going to be considerably less of a problem because Reed Richards can cure bleeds. He's the one man who can. Save us, Reed Richards. You're the one man who can. More speed, more crit. It's all about speed and crit, and you are dead. And we can do that again next turn, too, because I think we can hit... Oh, beautiful Sue Storm with the mighty wallop. She's beating the shit out of this crab. It's like she went to Baltimore and she's like, hook me up with some of those soft shells and a hammer. Actually, do you have to... I don't think you have to whack soft shell crabs with a hammer. I think that's why they call them soft shell crabs, Pete. You're probably right. 2 stress, you have 17. You know what? Let's just stick with the battle, dude. Stick with the speed and crit. Meanwhile, Sue Storm is smashing this guy around like batting practice. He's getting walloped. And you know what? I was trying to go for another W sort of wallop-sounding word. Even though walloped isn't a word, I just kind of, I don't know, my mouth made noises. Maybe I've got aphasia, because my brain's doing a lot of weird stuff right now, like linguistically. I don't know what the hell's going on. I guess we might as well take 17 stress. We could also try and figure out what to do with this figurehead, but just touching it gives you a buff. You know, here, do this. Sue Storm is going to need to heal herself. Although she can do it while also doing damage. Yeah, we're giving as good as we got, Mr. Johnny Bleeds a Lot. Gonna come at me with your title slam? Holy shit, pickles, that did a lot of damage. And stunned the bejesus out of us. Alright, this man needs to die. And, you know, that right soon. More speed, more crit. Okay, as much as I would like to throw the heal at you, although you're in terrible position for healing, you know what? Just beat this man to death then. And you can't heal the 4th position. Your heal is... God damn it, Grim. I'm angry at all of you now. Another title slam. We resisted the stun, which is nice. Here, just kill this thing already. That fight was ridiculously harder than it should have been. Alright, so first off, bandage for you. Give me all this junk. This 2 food I'm just gonna eat. Reed's looking a little thin. We could probably fatten him up a little bit. Really? Double obstacles, huh? Okay, I mean, that's, yeah, totally fine. Our party order is messed up. You're supposed to be in the back, Sue. Who has the most stress? 2, 2, 1. All right, here, read, get whatever you get out of poking a figurehead. Great artifact inspires the hero. We got some kind of buff. Yeah, you know, it's actually pretty good. 20% extra damage. I'll take it. That's what happens when you grope a figurehead with breasts that nice. Be like, hey, watch me fondle these sculpted breasts. Not quite as sculpted as Sue Storm's, of course, but Reed really didn't mean that. He just had to throw it in because his wife was standing there, and he just fondled the breasts of some strange statue, and Sue was giving him a dirty look. So he's like, oh, well, they're not as nice as yours, honey. Yeah, she saw right through him, too. It's one of the benefits of being the invisible. You've got to be kidding me with these obstacles. We've gone 3 rooms, and we haven't even gone 3 rooms. We've gone 2 rooms, and we've encountered 3 obstacles. This is bullshit. Oh, fuck. Alright, well, Insatiable Ghoul. Yeah, get wrecked. These ghouls are possibly one of the most dangerous enemies in Darkest Dungeon. Pete, are you actually ignoring that thrall in favor of killing the ghoul? Yep, sure am. And I'm gonna probably keep on doing it. Well, Reed Richards can't hit it, so he's gonna hit the thrall. Fine. We've got a minute before this guy explodes. And he will explode, don't get me wrong. The explosion is probably... Oh, gargling garb, okay. Ow, fuck, that did a ton of damage. Okay, well, we're brining Johnny Storm, which is fine. You're not gonna insquirtin Johnny Storm. Can you eat food? No. Alright, you gotta kill this ghoul, then. You did not kill the ghoul, Reed. Oh, shit. Okay, alright, Reed Richards is like Bonnie Tyler. He just keeps her hanging on. We gotta get a heal here. Okay, yep, I'm sorry. Grim, I would love to have you kill the rest of this thrall, but we cannot have Reed Richards on death's door. Kill the ghoul. I would have had her take a shot at the thrall, but I wasn't expecting that critical. I didn't... Yep, here it comes. So that hurt. A lot. Oh, John... No! Not Johnny Storm! Woo! Okay, he held on. Nobody's insquirting Johnny Storm. It's just not gonna happen. Okay, kill this piece of crap immediately. And we're camping as soon as this is it. We immediately go into full camp mode. We got ambushed and wrecked there. Alright, we can out-damage a snail. So let's take a moment here and throw around some heals and whatnot. Grind down your stress a little bit, Johnny. You're a little freaked out. Understandably so, I think. Gonna come in and squirtinate Johnny Storm. God, quit picking on Johnny Storm. What did he do to you? Alright, sis, you're gonna have to patch him up. Give me more... You know what? Actually, get rid of more of your own stress. The amount of damage and speed we have versus a snail should be not that important. Was really hoping for more healing than that. And yeah, we're going to take a little stress for our delaying tactics. Honestly, I'm okay with it. Every single time. What happened to you being uninsquirtable, Johnny Storm? Why do we tarry and invite danger? Because we took a very minimum amount of stress and we very desperately need heal. God damn it, Reed. I did not want that snail dead. 1, I was going to eat that snail. And 2, we needed another turn for some stress relief, you jerk. So we're going to this room then, and we're just going to camp. That fight really took more out of me than I'm comfortable with. Wait, do we want to camp yet? It's real early, and I'd like to have any kind of potential party buffs for the boss fight. And we know this room is empty. This is the age-old question. Push on or... You know what? I think we'll try and muddle through. Let's take a little food. We've still got plenty, and we know where we're going in the dungeon here. Or at least mostly where we're going. We're not on a straight-up pure D wander here. Also, restore party order. And by that, I mean kind of fuck it up a bit. But there we go. Now we got what we want. And imagine how badly that would have gone if we hadn't had Johnny Storm start that fight off with a finale that halfway killed that ghoul. So we throw holy water in this. But I don't remember what it does. You know what? You do it. Oh, is it anti-venom? No, it's medicinal herbs. No, it's, okay, it's anti-venom. There it is. That is stress relief. That's all it did. It's got to get rid of diseases or have some other unforeseen effect. It can't just be 6 stress relief. That doesn't make any sort of sense. Wasted a lot of trinkets on that, too. Oh, good. Another fight. All right. Well, we probably will camp straight up after this one. So, Fishman... get shanked. Reed Richards beat Johnny Storm on a speed roll, too, I'd like to point out. There's the finishing blow from the finale. We're going to take a little spear fishing. I could really do without the criticals here. You know what? We cannot afford to lose our healer, so go ahead and drop the heal. Then we can have Sue Storm throw the mace bash instead. Comes the arterial pinch. Honestly, if we had to get criticaled, I'd rather get criticaled by that. Holy shit, 10 damage per round for 5 rounds. That's ridiculous damage. We're curing that. I've had enough of your bleeding bullshit. That's like a one-trick pony there. Spearfishing. Why is nobody dodging, guys? We have dodged. Did you guys just forget that you don't have to take every punch straight to the face? You don't have to let every single one whack you in the jaw. You could maybe duck or bob or weave or something. Little bit. Maybe go into rope-a-dope. Shit, do something. Just stand there and take it to the brain. You gotta be shitting me. Back-to-back critical bleeds? That's 50 damage worth of bleed. And unlike the last time, we can't clear that one. Well, we probably have a bandage, assuming I didn't waste it, trying to figure out what trinket it goes on. I didn't, and we're going to get rid of that. That bandage just saved us 40 aggregate damage. Okay, so you're going to move back because we need a big heal. I need more Battle Ballad. The only way we're going to get rid of Johnny Critical's every single swing here is if we can do some massive aggregate damage to him in return. We got to start working this guy over. There's what we needed. A big crit. 15 damage critical basically did nothing. Tidal Slam. Push me all the way to the back if you're going to push me. Thank you. I don't appreciate the stun, but I'm going to appreciate the Holy Lance you're about to get hit with. That pick to the face probably didn't tickle much either. Fine. I mean, we have no choice. Let's go ahead and solo. This will at least set up the finale. We can murder the Fishman if he's still alive. He's not gonna be, because Sue Storm's gonna hack his head off and heal herself a little bit. Benjamin Grimm got unstunned. Comes the... You've got to be shitting me. This guy has criticaled every single attack. I'm the one with bonus critical here. What the hell's going on? I really wish we could Toxin Trickery and cure someone else with it. Now we got to take 10 more damage. You know what? Here, just kill this man. Oh, so close. 2 health away. 2. Well, we're going to have to use this bandage, otherwise we're going to die. Or at least be on death's door, and you may as well throw the group heal at this point. Fantastic. I would love to have you battle heal, but of course, no dice. Well, here, you might as well just stress relieve at this point. There is a tiny heal that goes with that. Unbelievable. This guy beat all of us on a speed roll. This is the greatest crab who has ever lived. The Uka Savage is out for revenge for the savaging we've given to his soft-shelled brothers. He's like, oh, talking about smashing soft shells with a hammer, Pete? Real fucking funny. Why don't you take a little bit of hammer smashing? What a jerk. All right, we're definitely camping now because we have 2 mortality debuffs here. So open this unlock strong box. What's in it? 50 gold and 4 deeds. Whoopty shit. That actually kind of sucks. All right, firewood gets used. Give me the feast. Actually, this time I'm feasting more for the hit than the stress relief. We don't really have a whole lot of stress. So, you have something that gets rid of mortality debuffs, right? Somebody does. Or did we not? Okay, we can get rid of 1 mortality debuff. Well, do that then. It's also, I thought we had one that got rid of all mortality debuffs. Oh, it just heals them if they have a mortality debuff, right? It also gives them a bunch of stress relief. Well, that's acceptable. How much time we got left? 4. Can we do anything good with that? I'm not really worried about the stress relief. I'm looking more for buffs at this point. Somebody needs the Eye of the Tiger. Reed Richards, you have the Eye of the Tiger. And that leaves us with 1 time. Can we do anything with 1 time? We cannot. Well, we could rest. Little extra sleep, guys. There you go. It's like hitting the snooze button. You just get a little extra.
The path is clear.
Like 5 more minutes, Mom. We did get scouting. Man, we really should have gone the other way. Party order is still slightly messed up, but now rectified. All right, it's onward and upward and outward and inward and downward. Actually, down. Fuck you, Shambler. Not a chance in hell. We gotta go fight the drowned crew. There is no way I'm picking a fight with the Shambler and then gonna go pick a fight with the drowned crew. That's just stupid. Also, if we're feeling really saucy on the way back, we could always come and try and circle back for the Shambler. Hashtag circle back for the Shambler. Hashtag Josie Whale style. He always circles back for a friend. We got 1 damage on the snail, but we criticaled the holy bleeding shit out of the fish man. I actually would rather kill the fish man and have her go for a little son of a bitch. Well, that plan has fallen completely apart. Beautiful dodge from Sue Storm, because that squirt might have put her on death's door. Kick to the face. Didn't get us there. All right. I don't like doing it, but it's got to be done. We got to try and get them to swing. Ouch. Okay, well, Johnny Storm can take the hit. Sue, patch yourself up. We got to avoid any, like, potential mortality buffs. Kill this man. I really needed his corpse right there. You kind of fucked up my program more than a little, Grim. Good work, by the way. Might as well hit that guy with the finale, which gave us a crappy debuff that we're going to have to carry into our next fight, which sucks. Give me the AoE heal. Please kill this snail before he kills Johnny Storm. With some kind of miracle critical, because every swing is a crit now.
So too will resistance.
I don't know, Wayne June. If resistance mounts much more, we're pretty much done for. I think resistance better be at its peak, or we're gonna have to call this one a day. Every single fight in the universe, though. We chose poorly. I should have definitely doubled back at the start of this dungeon. That would have been... We should have just doubled back and gone the other way. But now I get to fight every enemy ever, and we have a raving madman. Brilliant. Well, on the plus side, the Raving Man does not do a lot of damage. I'm going to set up the finale. Comes a stress wave. That's the least irritating thing that man could have done. Accusation, I'm also likewise not that worried about. It only did 12 stress. That's next to nothing. These seaward slashes are going to hurt, though. And there's really nothing we can do about those. All right, double up. 25 aggregate damage is pretty solid. Another seaward slash, doubling up on Ben Grimm. Now he's all banged up. Come on, guys. You're supposed to be the Fantastic Four. You're supposed to be these colossi, these great legendary things, and yet you miss a fish. Despicable. Unbelievable. What the hell is wrong with the Fantastic Four? This is not how you guys fight. This is not how this fight is supposed to go. This is not how this was scripted. I demand someone call Stan Lee. At least Reed Richards remembered how to dodge. And, okay, now you guys start dodging. Well, maybe turnabout is fair play. Finally, the fish has turned, fish man. Who writhes in the ocean now? You gotta be fucking kidding me. We just can't catch a break here. All right, give us some bonus accuracy then. Maybe we can actually hit something. Couldn't have done that the other way and not critical that. It had 2 health left to read. You're supposed to be this great strategist, this military genius, this super mind, and that was the best plan you could come up with. This Doomsay is really wrecking our shit now. We're gonna have to start doing stress relief. Okay, kill this man. Why is every hit... Please, the rolls, though, Darkest Dungeon. This is starting to get stupid now. It was annoying before. Now it's just getting stupid. You've gone from irritating to ridiculous. Stress wave. No, he's going to heal a man who isn't hurt? Buff a man who isn't hurt. Well, you're going to die, too. We probably would have gotten more utility out of having Sue throw a heal at Benjamin Grimm, especially since this buffing fish man is now chopping him in half. Turnabout's fair play, though. That was masterfully executed, Wayne June. Call me crazy, but I'm going to have to beg to differ with you on that one. We're going to get rid of that debuff. We'll burn a torch, and we'll take 12 crests. I don't even know what we're really going to do with these crests or why I'm picking them up, except I just sort of can't help myself. Anybody else got a debuff we need to get rid of? No. Do I want 12 crests more than I want a shovel? No, because there's damn sure a barrier between us and the end. We're just going to leave those on the ground. If I dropped that shovel, I guarantee we would encounter 1, possibly 75 barriers. No one is bleeding. 300 gold I just will take. You know what? I'm going to get rid of the key in favor of that bandage, actually. That bandage, if we run into another non-stop critical crab man, that bandage could save a life. It'd also help if I remember to put Johnny Storm back in front of the party so one of these guys could just be immediately dead, but I'm full on tilt now, so it doesn't matter. Okay, that was an amazing toss from Reed Richards right there. That made up for the failure to remember to do the basic, minimal competent thing and put the party in the right order. The double critical knife toss, that was huge. Dodging that stress attack certainly didn't suck any either. Oh god, he's got a guarded healer. This is going to take 10 million years. Okay. This fight's going to be real annoying. On the plus side, it will give us plenty of opportunity to grind down stress on some of our units. And to throw heals at Benjamin Grimm. Oh, now he's buffed as well. Fine, whatever. It turns out maybe this is just exactly the fight we needed. If we can keep dodging this guy and he just keeps throwing buffs and heals at him, we can ultimately ruin his shit. I'd really prefer he not throw a heal at him, though, because then it undoes all of our good work. But as soon as that guard drops, we could kill this guy. There's a stress wave. 1 dodge and 11 stress. We're going to undo more than that. Also, he's not healing his guardian, so that's acceptable. Comes the Octocestus. Why is it an Octocestus? There's nothing 8-sided about that. I mean, it's very clearly a crescent. Shouldn't it be Crescicestus? Here, do this. I would really like to finale that man. Stress wave, this better miss. Okay, then. We gave that man a huge accuracy debuff. I'm expecting misses. We're going to go for the AoE heal. Make sure everybody's topped off. He's beating on the guardian fish. He's going to barrier. All right. You want to take the finale? That's fine. Somebody's got to take it. Might as well be you. Enjoy that. I really actually, in that instance, that's one where I threw the ability more for the debuff. I actually solo finale there more for the debuff than anything else. More stress wave. All right. Ow, 17 stress is a lot. Throw a big heal at Benjamin Grimm. I don't want to take any more stress waves. Kill the fish. Comes the old Crescicestus. 10 damage, no bleed. Alright, we're not worried. Grind your own stress down, Johnny Storm. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel a little hesitant about our chances against the drowned crew. Come on, Reed Richards, you couldn't do 1 more friggin' damage? Stress wave for Benjamin Grimm. Grimm is actually the one man who could take a little extra stress here. Do we need to heal? You know what? No, I would rather kill this man than heal anybody. Johnny Storm's going to win the speed roll. We'll get 1 more stress relief rack out of him. And then we throw a knife into Fishy Man's heart here, and this fight is over. Yeah, or we just, you know what? Pick to the face. That's fine. I will take your bandage. I will take your gold.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Could be a trick of the light. I don't really care. What I actually am curious about is scouting, so I know which way to go and what lies between me and the final battle. Every single hallway, every single room has a fight in it. Darkest dungeon, why do you always gotta be an asshole? it's like you can't help yourself. It's like you're an internet troll, man. You can't not troll. Once again, I've forgotten to put my party in the correct order. Maybe we get the double critical again, though, from Reed Richards. It was really nice last time. So, of course, we did not get it this time. And we're going to take 8 gazillion, roughly, stress before we get in to fight the boss. This is exactly perfect. Just hooray. This is the worst dungeon layout we have ever had. This is like the shittiest dungeon draw we have gotten on a boss mission, I think maybe in this entire campaign. Benjamin Grimm is also getting chopped into fucking haggis here. Yep, okay, beautiful. The dodge is exactly what I needed. Here, we got it now, solo. We need this debuff to work so that some of these attacks will actually miss. We cannot take this kind of damage anymore. Oh, you criticaled the heal? Couldn't have criticaled for the damage, huh? No, I had to critical the heal for... Beautiful dodge from Reed Richards there. Comes another stress wave. Double dodge, beautiful. The debuff has worked. Enjoy that accuracy pinnacle there, assholes. And also, fuck you. We're turning this around. Suddenly everything's coming up fantastic. Alright, we have got to get a big heal on Ben Grimm before we go in and face the boss. Arguably, we'd like to get more than one. Are you still debuffed? Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You're still going to be able to cut him in half, huh? We've got some time. Let's get 1 rack of stress relief. And now we straight up go for the kill. So murder. Alright. It's not ideal, but a win's a win. We're going in to fight the boss. 500 gold and a carapace idol. So first thing, we're going to use that medicinal herb and get rid of that. Is there any blight in this dungeon? No. So we're throwing this anti-venom on the floor. I think we eat our food. Anybody else even moderately hurt? I'm going to go, I'll eat all of the food. If we can cram any more down your gullet, eat it. Alright, well the rest is going on the floor then. Picking up the 500 gold, the carapace idol. Maxing our torchlight. If we get a hunger prompt 1 tile from the dungeons in, I swear to God, I'm going to put my fist through the monitor. Alright then. Oh shit, I forgot to put the party in the right goddamn order again. Well, it wouldn't have mattered anyway, because we got all hands on deck Johnny Storm. Alright, well, you know what? I would rather have bonus speed and bonus accuracy as well as bonus critical here. This fight is entirely a damage race. We just want to try and get as much damage as we can, as quick as we can. Here comes the boarding clutch. Benjamin J. Grimm. Still up and swinging. Alright. Ooh, that was a good shot. 25 damage. Holy crap. Ouch. How big is that bleed, though? Biggish. We're going to cure that. Look at that! Undone with 1 fell swoop. Here comes the heave 2. Alright, so Grimm is drowning. We gotta kill this thing now. Pick to the face is not really gonna kill it. Doesn't this guy get a huge protection debuff? Yeah, he gets big protection while the chain is in play. So we really want to try and kill the chain as quickly as possible. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does do stress every single turn. Boarding clutch. Okay. I think that does not knock us off the chain either, which is irritating. Alright. What a debuff. Oh, we can't move into the front position? Oh, that's horseshit. Well, we're in serious trouble then. Does this ever go away, or do we have to kill this guy? Oh, you still get to do stuff. Alright, well that's not that bad then. Oh, fantastic. It's also healing him. Brilliant. And we're completely out of position and, like, unable to put our... Alright then. This is not good at all. This man has to be killed immediately then. We have learned a valuable lesson. We gotta bust our boy loose. He took a lot of stress from that, too. So we can't just damage race and go for the drowned crew. We're gonna get boarding clutch, then we're gonna get boarding clutch, then we're gonna get boarding clutch. Probably follow that up with maybe a boarding clutch, I'm thinking. All things considered, though, could you not do Benjamin Grimm? He's the one guy who can kill stuff. Could you not have him wrapped in chain? At this point, I'd really rather you wrapped Johnny Storm in a chain. That would be better. Here, do solo. I wonder if we can make the boarding chain thing miss. That'd be pretty cool. No blood left for the leeches. You got a long way to go before you're worrying about bleeding to death here. We're gonna mutiny. Don't know. Okay, here comes the heave 2, which was dodged. You can dodge heave 2. Beautiful. Boarding clutch again. These bleeds are getting a little out of hand. You know what? Here, just do, yeah, group heal is actually probably okay. I don't want to move myself to the front position because I want to get a finale off. How are we not beat? Why are we, it seems like we're not getting turns. Are we getting skipped or something? What the hell? 19 damage was all we got. We set all of that up for 19 damage. That was a lot of work for no payoff whatsoever. That guy seems to have like a ridiculous layer of protection, so we're not going to swing at him anymore. Keep swinging at the drowned clue. This boarding clutch throwing all these bleeds around is kind of irritating. I have no idea what that attack even does. Smash this man in the face with a hammer. Eve 2. Honestly, I don't really care if Sue Storm is the person who gets... This is fine. We'll bust her loose pretty quick. Don't worry, Sue. We're coming. This guy's going to get hit with a knife in the... Well, no. Pick to the face, rather. I was going to say a knife to the heart, but apparently not. Ordinarily, I'd be more concerned about the stress, but in this case, the stress isn't really that much of an issue. I hate giving this guy a bunch of health back, though. I don't... We're in a situation... Oh, come on! What the hell is wrong with Benjamin Grimm? He can't hit anything in this whole fucking dungeon suddenly. Every single time he does anything, it's a whiff. And now he's bleeding again. Sue Storm's gonna have to bash her own way free. This guy he has healed like almost all of the damage that we've done to him. He's taking it all back. We should not have. We really, the Jester was a mistake. What we really need for this fight, much more than we need a friggin' Jester. What we really need here. Okay, we're gonna do this. I've got to get to the front of the party. But what we need much more than we need a Jester is a Plague Doctor. A Plague Doctor would make a joke out of this fight. Drink with the Dead is just a stress attack. I'm not that worried about that. Grim? You know what? Here. First off, use a bandage, because I'm tired of you being all bloody. And honestly, grind down Sue's stress a little bit. Get a mutiny. Not sure what mutiny actually does. Maybe it makes us go fight on the other team's side. Oh, dodging all hands on deck is huge. Okay, we got to kill this guy before he gets a chance to go. Which we can't, right? Can't do because we can't hit the front rank from this position. Once again, having our Vestal in front of you is really, really obnoxious. And the finale did not get the kill, and it put Sue Storm back in the front, where we definitely don't want her. Drinking with the Dead. Just some stress damage. Gonna heave 2. And now we're caught in the chain again. And this guy heals to full because we didn't kill him fast enough. Brilliant. This is absolutely what we need. I hate this fight. I hate fights like this that aren't dangerous. They're just fucking annoying. Don't make the fight dangerous. Don't make it take 2,000 years for no fucking reason. This is just dull. The Fathom's calling me down, and this guy's gonna heal back to full. The only thing that's gonna beat us in this fight is fucking boredom. I hate boring bosses. This guy is, we've effectively done no damage to this guy because we cannot kill this drowned anchorman fast enough. We can't kill the drowned anchor man fast enough to keep this guy from... He's full health. We have made no progress. We should just run away. This is a bad party to try and fight this fight.
Hold fast or expire.
We could have healed ourselves there. We got to make some progress. You've got to be kidding me. You know what? No, I'm running away. That's it. This is it. I'm done. This team cannot.
Wise general cuts
Nope.
losses.
This is a bad fight. I don't care about your resolve. I'm not doing this fight with a suboptimal group because I'm not going to sit here for 2.5 hours. We're not really in any danger at all. That fight is so fucking dull. I hate bosses like this. I hate them. Why do you just got to make them boring instead of hard? I don't want to spend an hour beating on one boss. This is just like when we fought the Brigand 16-pounder. And it seems like this is the paradigm, actually, for all of these bonus bosses. None of them are really particularly dangerous. They're all just really goddamned irritating. I don't care about suffering stress. Just leave this piece of shit dungeon. I've had enough of it. I don't care about not getting money. We paid for our provisions. Big deal. We're going to lose out on some stress relief. Whatever. Benjamin Grimm got the shits. Minus 20 dodge, minus 10 max HP. I don't care about God-fearing or love interest. That fight is so friggin' boring. That's it. I'm not going to spend an hour fighting the same boss over and over and over and over and over. It's not fun. It's just, from a game design perspective, it's really, really, really irritating and obnoxious. It's not a fun fight. We'll just go back at that with the better team. Turns out the Fantastic Four finally met their match. Tippler, you only drink? Oh, that's fine. Drinking's cheap. Let's just have Sue Storm go get her drink on, and it's fine. Rounds on you. Good. So that's taken care of. Do I need stress relief for the rest of the Fantastic Four? No, because I don't really care. Our next mission, we're going to go in there with some stuff that does more damage and can hit the front 2 slots at the same time, and we're just going to tear the ground crew apart. We're a little better prepared. I'm prepared for this episode to be over because it's like 45 minutes and we accomplished nothing. We got both the shittiest dungeon draw we've ever had on a boss battle and then had to fight the world's most irritating boss. It was fantastically fun. I really enjoyed myself. I hope you did as well. If you did, you might consider dropping a like down in the comment section. Your support really does mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to see more ludicrously grindy, annoying, irritating, not dangerous boss battles, you might consider subscribing as well because we still got to kill the drowned crew, and then we got the gibbering prophet who's, you know, of the bonus bosses, he's probably the least grindy and dull and the most actual dangerous. Anyway, if you want to catch that, you know what to do. Right now, thanks very much for watching. I'm going to go get myself a drink with Sue Storm because, man, I need to wash the salt out of my mouth. I really do. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.